Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We had a bit of technical difficulties, but we are back up and streaming. .3:11 left to go in this period, second period of play here in Cicero. It's 3-1 in favor of the Beeville Bees. Beeville now winning it back, shoots it. It's off the leg of Briggs' beam of the FM Hornets. Send it now down in the corner. Beeville taking it around the net. Trying to drop it for his fellow player, but his fellow player missed it. But he sends it up to the D. The D tries to lob it into the center. But FM are able to get it out of their zone. The Hornets now off the boards. And they are able to get it into the Beeville zone. But it's an icing call after one of the members of Beeville threw it down the length of the ice. And thus we will have a face-off in the Bees zone to the left of Shermer. Wins it back for the Hornets, but the Bees are able to put some pressure on, and they get it out of their zone. Fighting in the neutral zone now. Manzi comes out with it, tries to take it through center ice, skates it into the zone, shoots, and it's off the defender. Shoots again, but it's off another defender, and the Bees attempt to break it out now. Coming down the length of the ice into the Hornet zone, shoots off the defender. Up to the D, shoots it, and it's redirected down, but it went wide of the net. Hornets now trying to break it out on the boards there. And it appears that Lorraine, for the FM Hornets, has come out with it, sends it, and they get it out of the zone, and the Bees will have to regroup. Bees now coming in. And Manzi is able to recover it, tries to dangle it, but faces, once again, a lot of pressure from the Beeville Bees. An icing call now, as one of the Bees tried to make a passing play that ultimately failed and resulted in said call. Face off now to the right of Shermer. Hornets win it back now. Tries to send it over to the D, but it's out of the zone. But Kurak is able to make sure that that Beeville player does not go by him. Though he is small, he is quite the physical player. Beeville now trying to get out of their zone. But Beeville getting it into the Hornet zone. Shoots! Save made by Finger again. Beeville now shooting it over the net, and I believe that hit the referee. FM Hornets now regrouping, sending it deep into the Beeville zone. Beeville now trying to make something of it, attempting to break out as the Hornets change. Ooh, doing a lot of dangling there, but is stopped at the blue line. And there is a whistle. Face off now in the neutral zone. Hornets win it forward and are able to get it into the Beeville zone. But once again, an offsides call. And through the length of the night here, it seems as if Beeville has been much more physical than the Hornets have been. 14.5 seconds left to go in this second period. 3-1 in favor of Beeville. Beeville now taking it across the red line, across the blue line, into the Hornet zone. Taking it towards the center. Shoots! Pad save by Finger. Sends it around. And that'll do it for period 2 of hockey here in Cicero. The score is 3-1 Beeville Bees over your FM Hornets. The shots on goal for this period are 22 in favor of the Bees and 15 for the Hornets. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to third period of play here in Cicero between the FM Hornets and the Beeville Bees. The score is currently 3-1 in favor of Beeville. Third period of action here getting underway shortly. Both teams migrating their way toward the benches, preparing for this final 15-minute period of play here in Cicero. Hornets ready. And now the Beeville Bees are ready as well. Both goalies ready. And the faceoff is won back by the Beeville Bees. D to D now. Sends it up the length of the ice. And it is into the Hornets zone. The Hornets pick it up. Drops it to Manzi. Manzi now taking it through the middle. Decides to drop back a bit. Sends it off the boards to Osterley. Sends it to Lorraine. Lorraine puts it deep into the Bees zone for an icing. Face-off will be at the other end of this ice. Face-off now to the right of the FM goalie, Chris Finger. Face-off is won to the side by the Hornets. Hornets now sending it behind the net, but the Beeville Bees take it into the center, shoots it off the defender, and the Hornets now will fight to get it out of their zone. Beeville, however, send it into the corner. Now up to the opposite D. The D sends it back down, and it's behind the net. Beeville now coming out, shoots off the back of the net. Hornets now trying to get it out of their zone, but it's sent down into the corner. Beeville now trying to make something happen, but it remains on the boards and in the corner. Sending it up to the D now. D walking across, but it's intercepted by the Hornets, and it is out of their zone. Harrington passes it over to Barry. Barry now will put pressure on the Bees, but the Bees stretch pass, and they are already deep into the Hornets zone. John Manzi now picking it up over the red line already, over the blue line, shoots off the stick and up into the netting. Face off to the left of Shermer now. One to the side. And Lorraine is able to keep it in, but not before the Bees get it out of the net. Stopping at the blue line. You would have thought he would have put that in. Hornets now send it back, and the Beeville Bees are able and forced to regroup, but they send it deep into the Hornets zone. Beeville now trying to come around, shoots, and it's off the pad of Finger. Beeville now shoots, save made by Finger once again. .12:44 left to go in this third period. It is still 3-1 in favor of Beeville. Face-off now won back by the Hornets. They send it to the boards. And Kirak is able to pick it up, but send it to the other corner. But Beeville picks it up puts it on net, but it goes out of the zone after going off the side of the net. Now deep in the corner. Beeville tries to get it into the center. Gets it up to the point, but it's out of the zone. The Hornets now picking it up, going down the ice with speed. They're able to get it beneath the goal line. Beeville, though, picking it up, sending it down the length of the ice. And McEwen will beat that Bees player to the puck. They send it and try to go down the other way, but Beeville soon intercepting it, but forcing an offsides call. Face off now in the neutral zone. One back by the Hornets, and they go into their zone. Heyman puts it behind the net, but the Beeville are able to intercept it, and they try to make something happen with it. They get it towards the net, but Finger will cover it for a stoppage of play. Face off to his left now. One back once again by the Hornets. Heyman taking it around. Gets it off the boards, but it is not quite able to get out of the Hornets zone. Beeville now taking it around the corner. Up to the D. D shoots! And it goes wide of the net. Beeville now taking it towards the goal. Shoots! Save made by Finger again! Harrington now trying to get it out of the zone, and he does. Beeville forced to regroup. FM will change lines now. Beeville, though, getting it into the Hornet zone, comes in, shoots, pad save by Chris Finger. John Manzi taking it up the length of the ice now, gets it into the Bees zone, shoots it off the pad. There's a delayed penalty for interference, I believe, on the Beeville Bees. And that will be a minute 30 for interference on Mike Marcello, number 19. 10:41 left to go in this third period of play. Still 3-1 in favor of Beeville, but can the Hornets do something on this power play? Sends it up to the defender. Defender sends it to Manzi on the boards. Down to the corner, back up to Manzi. Drops it again. Up to the point. Back to the boards. Osterley walking it out now. Sends it deep to Manzi. Manzi now walking it out. Passes it back to Osterley. Osterley up to the point. Back to him. Back to the point. Shoots. And it's turned away and goes wide of the net. Manzi now coming around. Shoots. Scored with a wraparound. John Manzi is able to reduce the lead to 1. It is 3-2 Beeville. But the lead has been cut in half with 10 minutes left to go in this third period of play. Face off in the center. One to the side, and Beeville are able to chip it in, and it gets into the Hornets zone. Peculiar, that board always seems to trip up the pucks going into that zone. However, the Hornets now taking it deep into the Beeville zone, but Shermer is able to turn it away once again. Beeville now taking it down the ice into the Hornets zone. Comes around into the corner, trying to set something up now. Sends it across to the other circle. Goes up to the point, sends it into the corner. Behind the net now. Tries to cycle it, but Manzi is able to intercept it. and he goes down the length of the ice, over the red line, over the blue line, tries to dangle it, but faces opposition and is checked. Beeville trying to get it out of their zone, and it's a breakaway for Matt Carter. Shoots, and it goes wide of the net. McEwen now with the puck. Trying to break it out, sends it to Heyman. Heyman now. Over to Beam. Beam now shoots it, and it's saved by Shermer. As you can see by the amount of hitting and physical contact here in this game is getting quite exciting, quite rowdy. FM now trying to get it to the center, but it's knocked out of the zone. And Alexander Pompo will try to get it for the Bees, but it's turned away, and FM will go the other way. Beam now picking it up, sends it into the Beeville zone, but it's caught by Shermer once again. Face off to the left of Shermer. Beatville win it back. Take it around their net on the boards. Pompo gets it. Sends it to the center. Shoots! Save made by Finger, and it goes up into the netting. Face off to the left of Finger as Beeville makes a line change. Hornets now getting it up, and it goes into their own bench for a face-off at that very same place. Take two. Face-off is won back by the Hornets. They're able to send it around the boards and get it out of their net, out of their zone. Beeville now behind their own net. Trying to get it over to the boards, but Manzi intercepted hostilely now. Back to Manzi. But Beeville send it into their corner and now break it out. Out of the zone. Face some opposition from the Hornets in the neutral zone. And they bring it back the other way. Sending it deep into the corner now. Beeville picking it up off the boards. But the Hornets pick it up. Shoots. Save made again with that glove by Shermer. Face off now to the left of John Shermer. Still in the center there. Beeville, they're able to get it below their own goal line. Breaking it out now. Are not able to get it out of the zone, but now do. FM sending it to the middle where the Beeville Bees are able to intercept it and send it into the FM zone. Shoots! And it goes wide of the net. Beeville now shoots. And not much of it. FM now trying to get out of their zone, but Beeville recover it on the boards. It's in the corner now. Beam taking it behind the net. Tries to get it up onto the boards, but it's intercepted by Beeville in front. And it's covered by Finger. My, that was a close one. It seemed as if he was struggling a bit to get over, but he was able to cover it and make the save. Face off now to the left of Finger. Beeville win it back to their point. Beeville to the center. Tries to make something happen with it. At the top of the circle now. Shoots. Glove save by Finger. And quite a flashy one. Very well done. Face off now to his left once again. But it's one to the side now. Beeville pick it up. Turned away by Finger. FM now attempting to get it out of their zone. And it's in the corner though. Beeville coming out with it. Dangles around him. Top of the circle. But it's blocked away and intercepted by Harrington. And they will go the other way. Barry gets it. And gets it into the zone. Manzi now gets it toward the center, but there's nobody there to get it, and it will go down the length of the ice. Finger stops it just before the goal line. The Hornets will break it out. Jack Kent, going up the length of the ice, sends it into the Beeville zone. Beeville now. Around in the corner. Beeville now take it into the Hornet zone. A shot is now blocked away by Finger. And the Hornets send it back down the length of the ice for Beeville to regroup. However, the regroup is fouled up. Beeville now struggling to defend, but they are able to regain it. 2 on 0. Going into the zone. Shoots. Save made by Chris. And Beeville are unable to make anything happen on that opportunity. Beeville now send it to the center, but nothing of it. To the point, shoots, redirects it, and it goes up into the netting. .435 left to go in this third period of play here in Cicero. 2-3 is the score. The lead is 1 in favor of Beeville. Oh, it appears as if, would you look at that? Jackson Denton, one of the rostered players for FM, it seems as if he's now joined back into the game for the Hornets and will don a Hornets jersey. Hornets now taking it out of their zone, across the red line, across the blue line, dumps it in. Barry will pick it up in the corner. Facing opposition, but they take it out, and it's blocked by a defender. Squirts out of the zone, but Kurak is able now to pick it back up, send it up, passing play, but it is intercepted by Beeville, and they take it into the Hornet zone, shoots, glove save by Chris Finger. Face off now to the right of Finger. Out to the point. The Bees send it down below the net. He's now working it. Trying to get it to the center. Off the boards. And it back into the corner. Beeville now tries to slap it towards the center, but it is picked up by FM. It goes the other way. Denton now coming down the ice. Comes around the corner, sends it up to the point. Point shoots! Redirected, but it goes wide of the net. Beeville now picking it up and trying to chip it out of the zone, but are unable to. Beeville now, however, are able to get it out of their zone, and they dump it deep into the Hornets zone. FM now breaking it out. Lorraine with it. Tries to stretch pass it, manages to get it out of their zone, but it is intercepted by Beeville, and they take it back into the zone. He shoots, and it is saved again by Finger, and it goes out of the FM zone. Beeville now regrouping in their own zone. Sends it up the boards, and the board man is able to forward it deep into the FM zone. FM now will try to break it out. Passing play, up out of the zone. Wyman picks it up. Then for Ives. Wyman now trying to make something happen with it, but it's stolen by Beeville, and they take it into the FM zone, and it is an offsides call. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Timeout for the Hornets here. 2:09 left to go in this third period of play. The score 3-2. Bees over Hornets. Apologies, folks. It seems as if our camera feed is facing a little bit of difficulty here. Excuse us for a second. So sorry about that, folks, but it seems our camera footage is frozen. However, we are getting reports that I'm still able to be heard. So we shall continue on. Face off now in the neutral zone. One back by the Bees. They will regroup in their own zone, send it up, but the Hornets take it back into the Beeville zone, into the corner. Comes around, come down deep, and it goes to the other corner where Manzi picks it up, sends it down for Osterley, but the Beeville Bees pick it up, take it out of their zone, come into the FM zone where the empty net lays, but it's knocked away and out of FM zone. The Beeville Bees are not able to do anything for empty net lays, but it's knocked away and out of FM zone. The Beeville Bees are not able to do anything for. One of the Beeville Bees tried to dump it on the empty net, but Charlie Lorraine was able to knock it down. However, since he was the first one to touch it after the fact, there will be a high sticking call. And the Hornets now decide to put their goalie back in. It will be 5. But a timeout is once again called.
I think I might need it. Okay. Connecting here maybe.
36.7 is the amount of seconds left to go in this third period of play here in Cicero for the game between the Beeville Bees and the FM Hornets. 2-3 is the score in favor of Beeville. The Hornets elect to have 5 on the ice for now. as they try to get it out of their zone.